Guys, look what's just arrived. I've been waiting about a million years for this. It's the new 1/8 scale monster truck from Kyosho. It's the USA-1. It's heavy and it looks awesome. Pop round here. I literally ordered this, I'm sure it was like 6 months ago. I don't know when it was, but it's finally here. My good friend Sean from PBM Racing has just dropped it off, delivered it to my door for free. Very kind of him. And he also, I think he wanted a nose around the unit. This is the new, I don't want to say re-release because it's not really a re-release. So Kyosho released the USA-1 quite some time ago. That's the original owner of the USA-1, but yeah, Kyosho had one out. I can't remember when it was. Was it 90s or 80s? However, they have brought out this new one, and like I said, I don't want to call it a re-release. It's on their 1/8 scale body. I nearly bought the Mad Force VE back in 2018. It's so big, can't get it on the screen. Yes, that is what she said. Talked out of it, and I actually got an Outcast in the end because I wanted a bit of a basher. These are bashers, they're just not skate park bashers as such. That looks to me like a Max 8 ESC 4S capable. It's got a 2300 kV 4068 brushless motor, a waterproof motor and ESC. You've got a waterproof metal geared servo there. What I like about this is it's actually chain driven. So it goes onto the gear here. I'll show you obviously when we get out in a minute, but it's chain driven. I think that's awesome. 4 gear diffs, solid axle setup as well. So proper monster truck style. Get it out the box. Get it out the box. That's what you're all saying. Wow, that looks nice. Oh, I was just about to say the suspension doesn't feel very good. Yes, because it's tied down. Should we go for the squatted truck look? It's still quite stiff, but I think for a heavy truck like this, it needs to be like that, so it's not going to bottom out all the time. Wow, what a truck. We need a proper look at this. Man, what a beast. What an absolute beast. Some really nice detail on it. Really nice big wheels. Very American. Which I suppose is good because it's called the USA-1. Who'd have thought it? It's going to be a bit American. I wasn't going to do a size comparison right away, but there it is next to a Tamiya lunchbox. That should give you some kind of impression of size. It's a beast. So this comes in brushless or Nitro. This is obviously the brushless version. There's your motor there. There's your ESC. Oh, it's got an 8 on it. So yeah, Max 8 ESC. There's your chain drive. And also, do you see that there? Dual brushless motors, I think. Let's go. I'll maybe save that for another video. I haven't really got time on this one to do that. Receiver box there. Big old shocks. Adjustable as well, and they feel really nice. That's got some nice feel to it. A dual battery tray, so that side. Spin it over that side up. I'll be honest with you, the plastic on these battery trays feels a little bit cheap. Yeah, a little bit cheap there on the old plastic. Nice wheelie bar. Looks good. Big old axles underneath. It's got obviously got diffs in there. You got like a stabilizer bar across the back there, as well as twin motors. This looks like it's set up for, you could do 4-wheel steer as well. Look, hubs are the same on the back as they are on the front. Metal drive shafts down to that chain driven drive. I do like that, whether it's good or not, I don't know, but I just like that. Plastic links, there's your steering setup. Chassis mounted servo, and then it goes into like little pivot bit there, and then up to the front. And I guess that way you can have a single servo that also turns the rear at a guess. Metal chassis underneath them, battery trays, chrome molded bumper at the front. Again, it just feels a bit cheap plastic. I mean, it looks good, it just, for me, it feels a bit cheap. But then if it's, as long as it's not brittle, being that it's a little bit thin and soft means it probably won't break as easy. Should have a look at it next to a few other things so you can get the size of it. 2-wheel drive Rustler. Team Associated MT10. And then of course, his little brother, the Mad Van. Look at the size difference. Absolutely crazy how big it is. I'm looking forward to running this. So it runs 4S. I was so excited about getting this out, I forgot to show you what else you got in the box. So you get just the standard Kyosho transmitter. It's a bit big and bulky for me. I like my little compact ones. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice transmitter. You got your steering trim, steering dual rate, throttle trim, throttle EPA, and then you've got what I think is your reverse power. So 0 to 10 for your reverse speed, and you've got reverse steering and throttle. There's also a third channel there that I don't think is used on this one. So you get a couple of wrenches in there, some Allen keys as well. Right, I'm going to charge a couple of 2S batteries. Comes with a Dean's Connect, so I'm going to switch them over to an XT60 because that's my preferred one for my batteries. It's dark outside now, it's getting dark in the evenings. I'm going to go and see if I can find somewhere that's got some lights, a bit of light so we can see. I'm going to take this thing for a bit of a run and then I'm going to go and find somewhere to give it a good bash and make a bash video just to show what this thing can do. 2S lipos in, or dual 2S, so we got 4S in there. This thing's mental. Whoa. Oh, stop bullying the poor mad van. Right, let's go and see if we can find some light somewhere to give us a bit of a burn. So the good news is we have lights. I haven't got my normal camera. You'll have to forgive the quality if it's not all that good. Oh my God. Well, that's how you break a body in, isn't it? That has got some punch. Oh my word. Right, I need to be careful with this. This thing's nuts. Oh man. Right, let's see how fast it is, shall we? I've got my GPS on. I'm a bit scared. I'm driving this one-handed with a different camera to what I normally have. Let's hope it doesn't crash. It's really specific on the box. It says like 57 or something kilometers an hour. Full throttle. Yeah, it's really specific. They must have tested it. What do you reckon? Do you think they tested it? That's why they know. 53 kilometers an hour. Does it say 53 on the box or 57? I don't know. Let's give it another run. I'm going to put you just down there for this one because I need two hands. This is like old school Tomley. This is how I used to do videos. Just used to plonk the camera on the ground on a tripod. I will put it in miles an hour for you as well. Let's just get this run done. That is full throttle. It's pretty stable actually. $56. Do you know what? I reckon they've put 50, I think, is it 56 or 57 on the box because that is what it does. Obviously it's quite cold at the moment, it's about 8 degrees, but still. Better batteries in there. Oh, that's a nice shot, isn't it? Is that the thumbnail? Is that the thumbnail? I don't know. But anyway, isn't that nice to get a box with a random speed on it that's not like an even number, but it is actually the speed it goes. Guys, this thing is an absolute animal. It might not be the fastest, but man, it's got some punch. This thing's gonna be so much fun on a dirt track. Christmas with Kyosho. Yes, beautiful. He likes it. So yeah, I like how this drives. I know where I'm going to take this for a run. It's my usual spot with like a nice grass. It's like a dirt track, but it's mainly grass, but it's a good old spot. This thing's going to be in its element there. Going to jump it. We're going to burn it around. We're just going to give it a good old test. Anyway, that's it for this video. I know it is maybe a little bit of a rushed unboxing, but man, this thing is awesome. And it has got a lot of grunt.